Good afternoon, it's Jim in beautiful Beaverton, Oregon. So it's the last day of March, and it is 70 degrees here. It's actually 80 degrees in the greenhouse with the door open. So all of a sudden it's gone from being too cold to being too hot. So it's a beautiful day today, but before I talk about anything else, I want to talk a little bit about hummingbirds, because, you know, sometimes you get through life to a really old age like me, and I never realized how cool hummingbirds were until this year when we started messing around with them. So in the wintertime this year, when we put up some hummingbird feeders, and they really on them in the winter, but they're just the most incredible little birds to watch. And you can hear them. I did not know, I guess it's sort of stupid they call them hummingbirds because they hum, but I've never been close enough to one to hear it hum before, but they do hum. They're just like a giant bumblebee. Anyhow, this is a hummingbird feeder, and what we're putting in this is what they recommend, which is a 4-to-1 mix of water to sugar. And you boil the sugar in the water, boil it up, let it cool down in that mix, and you put it in here. And my understanding is nothing else is recommended. So if you want to put something else in yours, that's your bag, but that's what I'm putting in mine. So anyhow, in the wintertime, when we got that big freeze this year, for about a week, this would freeze solid, just real quick, so the hummingbird couldn't get in it. But I discovered that if you take one of these lanterns, like I'm heating the greenhouse with in the wintertime, and you put it on a chair or something about 4 feet to 6 feet underneath your hummingbird feeder, it will keep it from freezing, and the hummingbirds love it. They sit there and they just chill out. So anyhow, that burns like 20 hours, so it's a lot better than taking these. I see a lot of people take them in every few hours in fall. So the hummingbirds that they have around here, most of them are what they call an anise hummingbird. Excuse me, anise hummingbird. And I attempted to paint them on here on this one new pot that I've just put in. On one side I have a female anise hummingbird is gray and green, and a male is gray and green, but when it turns the right direction, it has this incredible reddish, pinkish fluorescent head, which I don't do justice to there. But so anyhow, that where I was going with this anyhow is I've finished off another set of pots that I'm going to plant out. I have organic soil in here, the expanded clay balls about some deep in each pot, and we're going to adjust height and run dual root zone. So the plan at this point is to have eggplants in this one and peppers in these, but we don't know for sure. So anyhow, we've got all kinds of things growing. The strawberries have lots of little strawberries on them. I don't have a clue if they're going to turn into strawberries or not, but we'll wait and see. The romaine lettuce is big enough to eat, and we probably will cut a couple of those down tomorrow and make a salad out of it. We just didn't have it on the menu today. So anyhow, I want to show you something out here as fast as I can. I'm going to back up. This is my brand new Traeger Ranger smoker. So we're smoking, it's a pellet smoker. We're smoking this ham in here. It's going to be what they call a double smoked ham when they get done. Kind of looks great, doesn't it? Here's where the pellets go. It's all internal. This one is so light I can just pick it up and carry it around. Most of the Traegers are so heavy it takes 2 people to move them. So anyhow, there it is. And I had one more thing I wanted to show you over here before we go. Last time I showed this new pond I made, I forgot to mention the fact I put a cover on it. And that's really kind of vital in this place. It's today it's actually acting as a shade. Excuse me. Up until now, it's been keeping the horrible rain off of this, but your pond will last a whole lot better, and everything will be cool if you can at all cover it. I just put in a new catfish cave down there, and here we have the bell siphon, by the way, is going off. It only does that every 10 minutes, and we actually have it now. These two here go all the time, and I use them to adjust. This one is dumping right as we speak that 40-gallon drill bed in there. It takes about 2-3 minutes or so to dump it. But, and then it will stop, and 10 minutes later it'll start again. Anyhow, that's kind of cool. So there we have it, and the tip of the day is if you can cover any kind of an outdoor pond, at least part of it with shade for the fish and to cover for the inclement weather, do so. That's it. I'll see you next time.